back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be telling you the reason why I will not be buying the new Kylie Jenner Burgundy Eyeshadow Palette. And I don't want this video to be a negative video, which is totally not a negative video. So to start off, you guys know that she came out with her first eyeshadow palette a few months back. And I did not purchase this palette because, for one, it's already hard enough as it is to purchase anything on her website, especially when she first launched the product. So I didn't want to go through the hassle with, you know, waiting in line or being afraid that my order did not go through when I already put it in the basket and all of that jazz. So that's one reason why I didn't, you know, go ahead and purchase that palette. Another reason why I didn't purchase the palette is because when I first looked at the palette, I did not see anything that really just stood out to me. Like, that palette looked very basic. And I have seen a few palettes that look very similar, if not the same, to her palette. For Kylie to bring out an eyeshadow palette, I feel like that eyeshadow palette needs to be bussin'. Like, it needs to be on point. It needs to be like a palette that I have never seen. You know, like, the colors need to be banging. Like, it needs to be one of those eyeshadow palettes that the color selections are very, very unique. One of those that, you know, you just have to get. So that's really why I didn't lean towards to buying her eyeshadow palette. When I first saw that she was coming out with the Burgundy eyeshadow palette, like the box itself, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna get this palette because the first one didn't speak to me like this one does. Because you guys know I am all about the burgundy colors. I am all about browns, mauves, pinks. I love those colors. So when I first saw the box itself, I immediately told myself, you know, I'm gonna get this palette. I'm gonna be on her website at, let's say if it launches at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna be on her website at 5:50 waiting on 6 o'clock to get this eyeshadow palette. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But when I saw the swatches on her Snapchat, they look so familiar. Like, the swatches look so incredibly familiar to me, and I couldn't think what palette I had at the moment that looked like that palette. And then I was just sitting thinking, and I was like, you know what? I have all of these shades in this palette that this girl is swatching on her arm right now. And that is the Voss Holy Grail eyeshadow palette. And I have it right here so you guys can see. So this is the Holy Grail eyeshadow. Is it upside down? I think it's, no, it's not upside down. But this is the Voss eyeshadow palette. And this is, again, the Holy Grail. You guys, all of the colors in the Burgundy Kylie eyeshadow palette are in this palette. And I'll leave this palette and also a picture of her eyeshadow palette right here. And I'll somehow try to put them side by side in a separate clip and kind of circle, you know, the colors that are in the Voss eyeshadow palette that are also in Kylie's eyeshadow palette. And I know a few of you are going to be like, well, Andrea, you already have like 50 different mauve shade lipsticks. 50 different mauve shade liquid lipsticks. She came out with those colors. Why did you get those? Because they're lipsticks, okay? They're lipsticks. You cannot have enough mauves, browns, nudes. They're all different in my head, and they're all different in all of the other beauty creator heads. But with an eyeshadow palette, for me, if I'm gonna buy an eyeshadow palette, I have to look at it and see that it is different. It's something that I don't have in my collection. Yeah, I may have 1 or 2 shades in that eyeshadow palette already. If I can instantly say, I don't have that, I don't have those colors, but I have a couple of these colors, but I don't have those colors, then yes, I'm gonna get that eyeshadow palette. That's just that. I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I just didn't see that in the Kylie Shadows. If she comes out with another eyeshadow palette that I see looks very unique, the colors look very different, then of course I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna save my time, I'm gonna save my money, I'm gonna save my hair, so I won't be pulling out my weave trying to get this eyeshadow palette. I'm not gonna be stressing out trying to get it. Do I think it's worth running out of your office at work, going to the bathroom to order this palette so you won't get bothered by a phone call or somebody coming in your office about a work order? No, it's not worth it. And I say that because that's me. Like, no, If my bosses are looking at this, I promise you I have not done that. But I say that because I think if I was into getting this palette, that's what I would probably do if I was working on the day that the palette launched. I promise you guys, I do not do that. Like, if my bosses are looking at me, I'm probably gonna be fired. You guys know how crazy it can get. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was everywhere in this video, but I did want to just let you guys know the reason why I wouldn't buy the eyeshadow palette. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then okay. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you love my videos. And I think that is everything I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.